Would you rather be shredded and living paycheck to paycheck, or would you rather be wealthy or well off with a belly? I'm Nate, the Fit Future MD. I lost 30 pounds in 30 days. Make sure you pick up that free nutrition and health guide in the description below. I'm also the owner of Ensorsale.com. Ensorsale is family. Together we can rise up from humble beginnings by inspiring others with the messages on our t-shirts. So make sure you go pick up a t-shirt if you're interested. So guys, this is the big debate, right? When you're going to design your life, you're like, what am I willing to sacrifice to get where I want to go, right? So, like most people that become successful, they're successful in everything else, but then you'll see, people driving Lamborghinis and driving Rolls Royces and Bentleys, but they'll be unhealthy, right? And basically what they decided to sacrifice was their health to get them to a higher status in life, right? To get to be wealthy, right? Because at the end of the day, we all have this, the same 24 hours, and if you can work longer than other people, then usually you become more successful, right? With the right leveraged opportunity. Because the boat you rode does matter. But so that's the great debate, right? So I'm like everybody else, I was doing that, right? I was sacrificing my health in medical school, right? Whether it be extreme weight loss one time, or when I was in Curacao, it was extreme weight gain, right? Come back from Curacao 302 pounds. And I was probably 260 when I got there, you know what I mean? But I didn't actually weigh to know if I was 260. I was probably between 260 and 270. But I had great grades that semester, right? So what we have to do is find some sort of balance, right? We don't want to be so unhealthy that we start having issues, right? And everybody talks about this, right? Like, I hit 30 and all of a sudden everything hurts, you know what I'm saying? Or I hit 30 and, you can't even get out of bed without hurting something or whatever. Well, it's not that you hit 30, it's that you have foregone your health to get whatever you were chasing, right? And basically you don't have to continue to do that, right? Like, what we want to do is find a balance, right? So that's why intermittent fasting has become so popular, right? Because people basically can say, I'm just not going to eat all day, keep my mind clear so that I can work and be more productive from, say, 9 to 4 in the afternoon, and then from 4 to 7 I'm going to eat, right? And then because it's only 3 hours, you eat 3,000 calories instead of 5 or something, you eat one and you eat whatever you want. But what they don't tell you is that, most of the time when people are doing this, their blood work is still bad, right? So there's been plenty of people that are skinny, right, that their heart still blows up in their chest in their 50s, right? So just keep that in mind. It still matters, what you put in your body, right? And I'm no saint when it comes to that. So just keep that in mind. I'm a food addict just like everybody else, right? Because our society has made it where they want you to be addicted to their product, right? Because they want you to buy more of their product. So they put addictive stuff in there, whether it's caffeine, sugar, sugar alcohols, whatever. But that's beside the point. It's like, would you rather? Most people would choose a belly and not living paycheck to paycheck and not being poor than to be ripped and shredded and living paycheck to paycheck, right? But this question is a little different because everybody's living paycheck to paycheck in America, right? Like almost everybody. So it's like, what are you sacrificing? Why are you sacrificing your health just to live paycheck to paycheck? That's really what the truth of the matter is that, everybody's living paycheck to paycheck and sacrificing their health too, right? So it's like, why would you do that? It doesn't make any sense, right? So this is just my suggestion, right? Start at home, start with, between 10 and 30 minutes, calisthenic type workouts, right? Just move, right? And then concentrate on nutrition, right? So that's what I point out in my free nutrition and workout guide, right? I tell you, hey, start at home. You can start with simple stuff at the house, start with yoga, right? And stick with that, for several months before you even think about, I'm going to get a gym membership or whatever, because the simple fact is that if you were like me, you just getting out of medical school, haven't worked out, done anything for over 6 months, like your body and your joints and your tendons are just not ready to go in there and lift weights, right? You can't even do body weight exercises, right? You're having trouble getting off the couch without injuring yourself. Like, you need to do something to repair your body, right? And that's where yoga and physical therapy exercises and stuff like that come in, right? And if you start that 30 minutes a day and then concentrate on nutrition, you're going to see a drastic change in your life just with that, right? Because at the end of the day, the reason that most people are successful is because they can outwork people, right? So how do you do that, right? Like, you really think about this. Like, you don't want to be starving, right? That's like when you're starving, you can't think, but when you overeat as well, you can't think, you can't do your work. So you have to find that balance, right? So, for me, I know that if I'm waking up at 3:30 in the morning, like I wake up and record videos and go to the gym, and say I was trying to, once I eat at lunchtime, like, I'm going to be pretty tired mentally, right? So I really shouldn't be trying to put a mental task there after lunch, right? Like, it's not going to work out. So, but if I was sleeping till 7, going to work, working out 30 minutes, and not eating until 4 o'clock in the afternoon, my mind might be good from 9 to 4, So you have to adjust what you're doing based on your schedule, and, that's where customized plans and stuff like that comes in, so that you can be optimal. And even at the gym for me, right, like now, like, I want to make it where I can be there every day, no matter what, right? So I'm not gonna do something that's gonna make me where I can't walk for 3 days. Like, no, it's not gonna happen. So we're not gonna be repping it out until I can't rep anymore. Like, doesn't make any sense at this point. But anyway, guys, so which would you rather have? Would you rather be ripped and shredded and live paycheck to paycheck? Or would you rather be rich with a belly? Or would you rather have it all? Starts with the free health and nutrition guide in the description below. Like I say, guys, it's, you know, if you're not working out right now, you got a belly, you know, your nutrition's bad, start there. It's free. You know, send me emails, you know, ask me questions. You know, that's what I'm doing this for. I'm doing this to help people like who are just like me, who are trying to rise up and be successful and try to, you know, when we get there, not be so unhealthy that we can't enjoy it. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.